We're here with Rice University head swim coach Seth Huston as the Owls prepare to defend their Conference USA championship at the CUSA meet this week in Knoxville. Coach, how have the Owls been training leading up to the championships?
We've had a nice stretch of training. One of the real benefits the last 10 days or so, we've had some awesome weather. I can think of some years in the past where we've approached this meet and it's really cold out, and getting them out of the pool and taking extra breaks between sets was kind of a burden. But we've had great spring weather already.
Who's been training well individually?
Well, I mean, everybody's had a moment to shine in the last couple weeks, and we're kind of trying to funnel them all into peaking here in the middle of this week. So everybody's had something to kind of hang their hat on. I've really been impressed the last few days, though, with Anina. She's been swimming great. Casey's looking good. Erin had a great practice yesterday. Lauren Fitzgerald and Caitlin Swinney have been looking better than they've looked all year. So to name a few, those are some people that jump out in my mind that have been looking really sharp.
Different venue this year. What do you know about the Knoxville facility?
I don't really know much about University of Tennessee's facility. I haven't been there. It's a pretty new facility, 3 or 4 years old, and it's first class, really nice setup. There'll be a lot of orange there, but we're looking forward to competing in that facility.
And then how about some of the challenges that the Conference USA teams pose for Rice?
Wow. Well, I think it's going to be a lot stronger conference meet this year relative to last. Florida International looks really strong. They've had some nice rankings over the course of the year. They've got several standouts who've been CUSA Swimmers of the Week. And he's just, I won't really call it reloaded, but he has loaded. There's a lot of newcomers on his team that are very big contributors. Western Kentucky has had a good season so far. They've got a couple of the top relay entry times. They've got a couple girls I think have a real legitimate shot at getting NCAAs, and I would expect to see them perform at a higher level this year. And then I just think the rest of the conference has improved. Marshall is a much better program. Old Dominion has a little more depth than they've had. Florida Atlantic, while they're not really deep, has some very good high-end swimmers, along with North Texas. So should be a good one.
What about the Owls with a chance to qualify for the NC2As?
Well, I think this is high-end, as good a team as we've ever had. Casey Clark right now has a time that I think should qualify her. Rachel Moody is very close. She can improve a little bit. I think she'll be qualifying for the NCAA championships. Erin Flanagan, I would never count her out. She's not too far down the list. With some great swims, could find herself making the meet. And we've got some relays that are really legitimate, have a real shot at making those A qualifying times. And we've never really had that. So that's really exciting because we get to have multiple bodies at the NCAA championships and really have a team meet there.
Will you keep on the back end an eye on also the National Collegiate Meet, which Rice won last year after the
Sure.
NCAAs?
That's I think last year is kind of reaping some of its results by taking a number of our girls to another postseason meet, which was the first time last year. We have several of those girls are ones that we're looking at to be on relays that have had good seasons this year and have kind of thought a little bit bigger. And yeah, for anybody who makes a provisional qualifying time for NCAAs but doesn't make the meet, we're going to take them back to Dallas to compete in that meet again. And it'll be just a great postseason opportunity to swim faster and compete against other teams from around the country.